Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a review of two White Dwarfs. Today I went to the shop and I bought the last White Dwarf, issue 66, and also bought the issue 65. There are reasons to both the old one, and also for this one I want to share with you because there are the profile of the new Imperial Knight, so it's nice to make a view. First of all, inside of the last White Dwarf we find this thing, and I think this is great for people especially starting, but I think also for veteran painters this can be very nice because we have all the different colors. Sorry, I'm a little bit shaky. So we have all the different colors, and then how you can, so it's very neat. So it's, for example, if we want to make an oakvel like that, it's telling me starting from which base, what shades and what layers I can use if I want to use layering, or in case I want to use dry brushing, how I can achieve this result. So it's very interesting for each base color which layers they recommend and how to do. For example, if we want to do gold, here is recommending how to proceed, and this is pretty similar of what I do today. So I start with Balthasar gold. Normally I do the first layering and I do the wash after. Here they recommend to do the wash just after doing the layering. But yeah, I think this is a great table, especially for people starting, and we have all the different colors. It's quite a long. I will put this on my room, just in front where I paint. We also have here the glazes. I have to say that this glaze works very well, and how to make it work. This is just glaze on top, I think metallic. Here we have also the different technical paints and the dry paint, the texture paints plus dry, how to make bases. So if you want from matte to snow, for example, snow looking. So very interesting. And also we have the new brushes. I'm very interested in this one. So this all these brushes are now in pre-order, and I think I will go for one of these artificer brushes. I'm quite happy with the brushes from Citadel so far, so most likely will go for one of them, and I will buy for the layers. I'm not a big fan of the big brushes I normally work, but I also think we will need one of these small ones. So yeah, if I bought this, I will do a review also on, if I bought one of these brushes, I will do a review how I feel these brushes are. So this is what you can find now in the last White Dwarf, and I think for that is very interesting if you can get this. So I put this aside and I will hold it. Now we go into the content of the White Dwarf, and this White Dwarf is, well, I will say 90% dedicated to the new Imperial Knights that are coming. There is a new codex of the Imperial Knights coming now, so we will have a new variant of the Imperial Knights. Here we have the new releases and also all the pre-orders and what is available. This is a new Imperial Knight. I think it's neat, and I will go fast here where there are different pictures. They have a new, now the Imperial Knights will have anti-fly shooting or skyfire shooting, and also the missiles. Let's go to, so they will have their own data cards. So yeah, we have different things here. These are the new brushes. Okay, all the different tips, and I think this is the artificer one. Yeah, this is the artificer one. Is super small, so you will need at least, this is for the tails, you will need this and this to do the main job, most likely. Here we have the number 3. It's also it's for to do the glazes. So quite interesting, the new range of brushes. Some more fluff on the Imperial Knights. I didn't read this right now. Some here show how to do gold. I think this, I like to make a look to this from time to time. A new this exclusive, a new scenario, a new mission to play. More about Imperial Knights, new different color schemes. And here is what I want to go. So this is the new Imperial Knight, the Knight Warden, 375 points. It comes with the Avenger Gatling Cannon, Heavy Flamer, heavy stabber, reaper chainsword, and the ion shield. The ion shield is the same as always, and he can replace the chainsword by the gauntlet. Is this thing, the hand? He can replace the stabber by meltagun. This is very interesting. You can put a meltagun now here. He can put the following caparage weapons. So here on the top, adding 30, 35 or 40 points, you can put the Ironstone missile pod, the twin link Icarus autocannon, and the Storm Spear rocket pod. So if we go to the weapons, sorry. So what is the Gatling cannon? What do is 12 shots rending strength 6 AP3. So this is no very killy. I think this is much better than the weapon we have. For me, it's better than the double battle cannon or the multi-melta. I think this is very nice, very good weapon. Heavy 12 is quite strong, and you can combine this with the Ironstone missile pod. That is the one that is costing 30 points. These are one shot, large blast, barrage, strength 5, AP4. But I think what you want to put is also the Storm Spear rocket pod. That is 3 shots, strength 8, AP3. So you can have a huge shooting platform now on this guy. If you want some anti-flyer, you can have the twin link Icarus autocannon heavy 2 interceptor skyline twin link. And then this new weapon, the Thunder Strike Gauntlet, have this special rule that is when you kill an enemy that is a monster or a vehicle in close combat, you can throw this vehicle to an enemy, and then you can do the shooting. That is the throw of the vehicle. So it's going to be range 12, and the strength is going to be the toughness or the armor value divided by 2, the front armor value divided by 2. So it's going to be normally between strength 5 to 7, and it's heavy 1, large blast, and this is the rule of the strength. So for 10 points, looks quite interesting to have this ability to throw to your enemies the vehicles. The other thing I was looking when I was looking these pictures, this guy here, look, this guy here have 2 close combat weapons. So it seems that we are going to have some variants that are more dedicated to close combat than now. Have the sword and have the claw. So yeah, let's look forward to see what we find in the new codex. But this is giving a little bit of idea where we go for, and I think these are going to be the weapons. We are going to have double shooting. This is our shooting platform plus the shooting pods on top. So we can have shooting platforms. We can have the mixed, that is with the new cannon, or we can have just the close combat and guys. And I think these options will come. We'll see once we have the codex. So let's see what we see in the future. And here there are more thing about the more things, but this is what I wanted to share with you. I think this was the most interesting part, to see the new profile. If you do fantasy, there is nothing on fantasy on this book. Okay, so this is one that I want to share. I think there is a lot of nice piece of art, and I think it's worth to make a view. It will profit to make a view to the old one. I bought this one because I want to have the Assassin's data slates in paper. So this is mainly my purpose for taking this one. So yeah, we have some view of the game, the new game that have appeared. Now you can look this game in the Games Workshop stores. The miniatures for me are amazing. I love the new Assassins. It's a pity that I have them, and I don't think I will buy. But yeah, this is some Forge Wall things. Here we have a little bit of the Skaven, a piece of art, and then we go to the Officius Assassinorum, and these have the same rules than the digital dataslate of the Fusion Assassinorum. So yeah, you can make a detachment, and the detachment have just one elite compulsory. Yeah, and then that's all. And the unit choosing must have Fusion Assassinorum faction. So yeah, you don't have any other things synced. So you can make a detachment of one assassin. We have the assassins, and they have exactly the same rune of the dataslate. I put the link below when I did the review of the dataslate of the assassins, if you are interested. But this is a shooting guy. This guy has precision shots, have different type of shooting style. He ignores cover when shooting. Have AP2. His weapon have AP2. Is a sniper AP2. Have the pistol AP2, and on top you have three type of ammunition. The first type ignores, well, this is one type that ignores invulnerable save. There is another type that here we have the war gear of the so we have the shield breaker ignores invulnerable save. The turbo penetrator do these 3 wounds, or is strength 10 against vehicle, and the hellfire is also wounding on 2+. We have to think that it's a guy that is shooting precision shots, wounding on 4+, because it's a sniper rifle. We have the Calidus assassin, exactly the same, a close combat oriented woman, and I think it's more to try to pick enemy character in close combat. Very disrupted, have also the disruption and affecting the reserve, the first reserve from the enemy. So then we have this guy that is a frenzy guy. It's a guy specialized in killing mass infantry in close combat. And we have the Culexus. The rules exactly the same, so I don't go to the details of the rules. And we have exactly the same formation that we have on the dataslate. Is the 4 assassins, and then they have preferred enemy warlord, and the operation assassinate will give you 1 extra point if they kill one, and if they kill the warlord. So if you kill warlord, you will have 2 additional points, 1 for killing the warlord and 1 for the mission of these guys. And then we have some overviews on here, and a little bit more on, so some painting tutorials. Very interesting how they do the lenses. This is more difficult than what is looking here sometimes, because you have to see that this is quite magnified. So yeah, what I want to explain here is just I bought this because you have the same information of the dataslate, and if you prefer paper, yeah, for €3 I think you can go with the paper for €3.20. So that's all. This is my review on the White Dwarfs. I hope you find this interesting. Please leave your comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.